The newest Grow Garden update allows you to get infinite bone blossoms. And surprisingly, a lot of people are mad about this. With the newest update, they actually went ahead and changed up the prehistoric quest a little bit, because now not only do you have your 3 dino quests that you can do every 12 hours, but you also have 2 more bonus quests. The problem with this is, well, the bonus quests are actually infinite. Therefore, you can get as many bone blossoms as you possibly want to. And the reason why everybody's upset about this is because this isn't tailored to the normal free-to-play players and rather pay to win. Because if you don't know, the Bone Blossom is the best seed in the entire game. As you can see right here, it literally has a minimum value of 180k with the minimum weight being only 2 kilograms. So if you can get that number very high up, it can be worth quite possibly trillions. And as you can see, I actually already have a few in my garden, but in this video, I'm going to be getting a lot more. I already have 1 bone blossom seed that I've not planted using this little secret trick that, in my opinion, shouldn't even be really allowed. But I'm going to get a lot more as well. So if you go ahead and literally just skip the quest, you will notice that the bonus quest, they completely reset after I claim them. So for me to be able to fill out this bar, I have to get 21 quests completed. Now with this update, you can get up to 5 completed every 12 hours or more if you actually decide to pay to win, which I think is not allowed. Like, it should not be possible to do this, but I'm about to show you how insane this is. And by the end of this video, we're gonna get a full garden of bone blossoms and get every mutation on them. But just to put it into perspective, I spent 89 Robux, and now I can go ahead and claim 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quests, meaning that I only have to do this, like, I think a few more times in order to finish this. I have to literally just buy this 3 times, and I'll be done. I will literally get another Bone Blossom. It's not too expensive either, but it prevents free-to-play players from having a chance against those who are spending their money. But boom, here's 4 quests done, and if I do this one more time, I will get another Bone Blossom. But watch this, because it's about to get insane. Not only are you getting tons of rewards for this, by the way, like you're getting the ancient seed packs, dinosaur eggs and stuff, but if I complete this, you will notice that boom, I can go ahead and restart the track for 100 million, which, by the way, it's a no-brainer. 100 million is very worth it, because one of those Bone Blossoms that I have right here, like, let me just go and check the value for you. Let's get our magnifying glass out, and if I just go ahead and check one of these Bone Blossoms, yeah, it's worth 376 million, and it only has 3 mutations on it. Like, hello? But my goal in this video is to get a full garden of those, so it's gonna be insane, and we're gonna get every mutation on them as well too. Definitely watch till the end, and please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It would mean the world to me. I'm trying to really grow on this game, and you get it? It's Grow a Garden, so I'm trying to grow on it. I'm funny, right? All right, bro, just go ahead, subscribe, please. That was not a good joke. But now if I go ahead and restart this, it actually lets me spend Robux to complete these normal dino quests too, again, for like the next hour and 30 minutes. So boom, I can click this and watch. We're gonna be all the way up to like halfway on that thing. Boom, if I go ahead and claim everything, look at that. It might not seem like a lot to you, but you do also have to consider that I'm getting so many rewards from this. Because as you can also see, I have 45 ancient seed packs, and I got every single one of these from the prehistoric quest and doing this system. Not only that, but you do also get a bunch of dinosaur eggs. I actually have 30 of them. Same with dino crates, but like I genuinely just don't need these. If you guys want me to give away some of these dinosaur eggs, comment down below your usernames and make sure you're subscribed. Also join my Discord server. I do tons of giveaways in there, and so does our community. It's amazing. But I've literally never crafted anything from this, and I can actually use the dinosaur eggs as well as some bone blossoms to make the primal eggs, having some of the new best pets in the game. But I'm really about to show you how broken this can be. And we are also going to do the ancient seed packs later, but there is a few things we have to do, because there is also a brand new plant that is not the bone blossom that is very good, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get that super easily. But in order to do that, we're going to need some more ancient seed packs as well as dinosaur eggs. So here we go. Let's skip this one more time. Boom, look at that. We got another ancient seed pack and another dinosaur egg, and then we're just going to go ahead, keep doing this. And we are also getting the weekly reward rewards down here, which is awesome. And hopefully in a second, we're going to get another Bone Blossom. There we go. We just got some cosmetic that I probably will never use. There we go. One more time. And this does cost me a lot of Robux to do, but I do think it's worth it just because you are quite literally getting the best seed in the entire game. I would very much appreciate if y'all use star code NUM. It helps me out a lot when you buy Robux because it makes Roblox give me 5% of the revenue. And soon enough, they're taking star codes away. So please use it fast. But boom, boom, there we go. And I just got 3 amber sprays, I think, which is pretty good because there is an ancient amber that you can get, which would give a huge multiplier to my plants if I actually get that applied. But let's go do this 2 more times, and we should get another Bone Blossom. Here we go. 1 more time. 89 Bobucks, and there it is. Look at that. Yeah, doing all of that. Watch, I can reset it again. Now, I did just get another Bone Blossom, so I have 3 of them. But not just that, because I can skip all the quests again, and I get 5 completions very quickly. So that way, you don't really have to wait for the timer, and in my opinion, that's pretty broken. You should not be able to do that. Something they should have done is placed a limit on the skip quest, or made the price go up tremendously to the point where it would just not be worth it. But right now in the game, if I still want to do it, it's 89 Robux. Boom, there we go, completed it, and I just get 5 completions out of the 21 that I need. Oh, and also, yeah, our ancient seed pack number has just jumped from 45 to 73, so we probably can get some of the best seeds now. The only difference is it's not the same thing as the exotic ancient seed pack, so I will not be able to get rainbow versions of the brand new plants. But the reason why I actually collected a bunch of these ancient seed packs isn't necessarily to open them, because although you could get some great stuff, I mean, like, let's see what I can get. Okay, a horned dino shroom, that's pretty bad. But there is some great things you can get. Okay, still getting horned dino shrooms. But if you do get, like, things such as the fossilite or the firefly fern, congratulations. Those are amazing. But you can actually come over here to the cosmetics crafting and actually craft these grand volcanias. As you can see, I have 1 in queue right now, or I just collected it, because this thing is super easy to get. All you need is 2 of the Ember Lily plants itself, not the seed, as well as a dinosaur egg, ancient seed pack, and 900k shekels. And this thing is very good. It's actually half of the price of the Bone Blossom, and it's multi-harvest, so it ends up getting very close to how good the Bone Blossom is. And well, if you haven't seen my garden yet, yeah, you can get it at ridiculous sizes. With 3 simple mutations, gold, windstruck, and wet, it's worth 100 million. So what we're gonna go ahead and do with this over here is let's put in our trash, but let's go ahead and craft this. And I do already have some Ember Lilies in my inventory, I believe, so there we go. You can just harvest them, keep them in your inventory to use later, so more grows. But then we're gonna go ahead and place the dinosaur eggs as well as an ancient seed pack and start the crafting just like that. There is some pets you can use to speed this up, such as the hamster, but I actually don't have those, so what I'm gonna do is pay Robux. But I highly recommend you guys just wait. I promise you don't have to spend money on this. There's just no reason for me not to, because I actually have multiple that I can wait for. So let's go ahead and make another one of these. There we go. And then we just place in the dinosaur egg as well as the ancient seed pack, and we craft another one. Would you look at how pay to win this update has gotten the game to be. And just so you guys know, I've not been given any of this stuff from the developers of the game. They don't actually do that anymore. I'm just showing you how pay to win this update honestly is. Not to mention that rainbow mutation pets are insanely good, and it can make the pet like so much better. I think some of its multipliers can get increased by 7x. I do also have to mention a credible thing that you can actually do is use the dinosaur eggs that you have in order to make 2 ancient seed packs, because this has been buffed in this new update. You used to only actually get 1, but now you get 2 with a dinosaur egg as well as 5.5 million shekels. Whether you pay to win or not, that's a very valuable thing in my opinion to do, and I think I am going to actually do it. So let's go ahead and give it a dinosaur egg and just craft it, because why not? Ancient seed packs are pretty good. And I'm going to open a few because I don't have any more Ember Lilies to craft the volcanias with, so come on, give me something good. Bro, can we just get the fossilite? I've literally never gotten a fossilite in my life. Please, just one. Come on, and paradise petal. Great. Come on, give me something better. Yes, a firefly fern. That's what I need. These seeds are actually really good too, and I'm gonna show you exactly how that's gonna play into the game in a second. But I want to go ahead and make one more bone blossom, so that way I have 6 in my garden in total. I think that is going to be very nice. And you're going to see some pretty cool stuff in a second when we get all the mutations on them. The Dino Quest do reset in an hour and 20 minutes by itself, so I would be able to get 5, but just for your entertainment, I'm going to go ahead and waste extra Robux in order to do this quicker. So here we go. Boom, and come on, we're so close. I think I have to purchase it like 3 or 4 more times. There we go. Okay, 2 more times, bro. This costs a lot of Robux in case you don't know. And one last time, here we go, 89 Robux, boom, let's claim it, and there we go. The only thing I'm gonna buy out of this is the skip quest one more time, so that way I'm getting the benefits of the 12-hour quest. So there we go, boom, now they are all complete, and I'm just gonna leave it like this. You can also do the normal quest by yourself, like to plant 3 bone boosties or harvest 500 strawberries, and they will still reset. Those can be infinitely done, and there's no time limit that you have to wait within in order to do it again. But the only problem with it is that they are kind of a lot harder than what we already have in the game. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open a bunch of these ancient seed packs, and whenever I get some of the best stuff inside of this thing, we're gonna go ahead and use that to plant it, doing like the high growing method with the bone blossom. Wait, come on, give me some good. Yeah! We got the fossil light. Let's go, bro. Yes, yes. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's my first one actually, so little embarrassing but pretty good. But we're gonna make these plants become actual giants, and then we're gonna get every single mutation on them. So here we go. Let's open a little bit more, and I'll be back as soon as I've opened quite a bunch of these. I got another firefly fern. That's amazing. I do actually have more ember lilies growing over here, so I can go ahead use these for my mutations that I wanted to make. Wait, my mutations? No, I mean to use them in order to craft more grand volcania. So here we go. Let's make a few more. Bro, this video costs me a lot of Robux. Oh my god, please. All I beg you is to just subscribe and join our Discord. And use star code NUM in case you're buying Robux. But here we go. Boom. Let's put in a dinosaur egg. And this is the last one that I can actually make. After this, I actually cannot afford this anymore. But there we go. Let's make sure I collect it. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've opened so many of these seed packs, and this is some of the worst stuff I've seen in a very long time. But, okay, I think I should stop opening this because my luck is not good. All I'm getting is rares and legendaries at the very most. Finally, another firefly fern. Now, here's how you do the insane growth method. You can do it better than what I'm about to show you as well, but in my opinion, it's just not worth wasting any resources to do it better because you have so many plants to do this with. But what we're going to do it is with the fossilite seed as well as the firefly ferns that we got. And is there any other seeds? I think that is it. Oh yeah, the grand volcanoes. I forgot about those. I have 9 of them. To do this, all you need is a bunch of the sprinklers inside of the game. Matter of fact, you need just one of every single one of them. So the advanced, master, basic, as well as the godly. You don't actually need this honey sprinkler. But all we're going to do is find a spot to plant all of these plants. And in my opinion, bro, the back of here is probably the best space I have. So I'm gonna try to just like lay them all the way around the back over here. So first we actually want to plant the sprinklers. There we go. Boom. Let's go ahead. Hello, would it like to plant? Okay, there we go. And then we do the master sprinkler, the basic sprinkler, and you probably want to do like 2 of those, as well as the godly sprinkler, and I'm gonna do 2 of those as well. Now we go on ahead and plant every single one of the seeds that we have, starting off with our bone blossoms. There we go. Boom, I planted all of them. Now the firefly seeds, even though I can't see nothing, the grand volcanias actually take the most space, so it's going to be a very hard task to try to plant all of them close to everything else that you have around here, but you can still get them down, kind of. Come on, bro. I just have to plant one more. Please find a spot for me. There's literally no space. Okay, there we go. Finally. Now, there's 2 things you can do from here on out. Is you can leave the game and come back in like 30 minutes and all of it will be fully grown. But what I'm going to do is actually pick up my pets over here. And I'm actually going to go ahead place the moon cats down. So, where are my moon cats? There we go. I don't have too many of them, but I do have like 5. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and plant down all of the moon cats. And I'm gonna wait till their ability activates, which is every 60 seconds when they will sleep. And I'm gonna just pray that they sleep over here where all my other stuff is. After they do that, we quite literally just either leave the game or press the grow all button, and this method will work in making sure they are the height of everything else, as you can see. Come on, you stupid kitty cat. I'm gonna need you to sleep. Yes, go over here. He's in a good spot. Bro, I wish I could, like, direct them with, like, some sort of treat, bro. I know they added treats in this update, but they should add one to where you can literally lure your pets. That would be very nice. But, it should activate literally any second. 3, 2, 1. And yes, they are sleeping here, actually. There is a few of them. It's not getting much, but, hey, it is still better than nothing, which is great. Now, I'm just gonna leave the game, come back in 30 minutes, but for you, it'll be, like, 2 seconds. So, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are back, and they have, let's just say they have fully grown. Oh my god. This is so big, bro. And look at the bone blossoms. The bone blossoms are massive, too. I did all of these with just some sprinklers and the cats, bro. That is literally all I did in order to do this. And I got some that are even bigger than the ones that I used to have. Like, whatever that thing right there is, that's massive. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all my pets now, though, so that way we can equip pets that are very good. Okay, here we go. Let's place all the dragonflies down. There is 4 of them right there. And then we also have some disco bees. Here we go. 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. Boom. Now they are all gonna get a bunch of mutations over some very short periods of time. But now let's get a full garden of these and get every single mutation on them. Here we are back in Grow a Garden, and you might notice, well, everything is a bit different in here. There's actually no plants in my garden once again, and that's because we are in a modded game where I'm quite literally able to give myself anything. Like, for example, if I want to, I can have 9,213 bone blossom seeds, bro. Also, the prehistoric quests in this game go a lot faster. You can complete them way faster. But once again, this is a modded game, so obviously it's going to be a bit different. But now I need to go ahead and give myself all types of sprinklers so we can grow the biggest bone blossoms inside of the game. Okay, there we go. I have all 4 sprinkler types, and we're just going to go ahead and spread these across my entire garden. It quite literally does not matter how well I place this, because in the end, this is going to be insane. Yeah, as you can tell, it's already crazy. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to plant all of these, which I genuinely do not think is going to be possible, but we're still going to try. We're giving it our best effort. Bro, this is already looking insane. What the heck? But now we are going to go ahead and start planting all of our bone blossom seeds. You probably can't even see them on the video right now, but I promise you I am planting them. The number is going down. Are they going to grow gigantic? I don't know, but I have some very good plans for this. And then all I do is click grow all just like so, and this should be insane. Oh my god. Some of the seeds clearly did not get the memo, so we are just gonna go ahead, delete all of these and redo it again, where they will all be able to be even bigger. I also completely forgot to go ahead and place down level 100 toucans up over all my garden, because this grants all tropical plants within 29 studs a 2x size bonus and some variant bonus. So I'm not quite sure if it actually applies to the bone blossom, but it's worth the shot. I do actually have to increase my extra pet equips too, so here we go. And I think that is all the toucans. Okay, never mind. I have a bit more. There we go. Boom, that is all of them. Now back to planting the bone blossoms. Here we go. Let's grow all. Come on, this should be big. This should be really big. Oh, excuse me, what is going on? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I might have made it a little too big. I cannot teleport to my garden. This is apparently, oh my god, please help me. What is going on? This is not how this video was supposed to be played out, but I'm literally inside of some random one, so I have to exit it. But oh my god, Dude, these are massive. Look at how big it is. I can go into free game so I can show you guys, but look how massive these bone blossoms are. Oh yeah, and we're gonna be adding every mutation to all of them in case I forgot to tell you. But this one I'm holding right here is over 1,000 kilograms. But let me go ahead quickly add all the mutations to them, and then we can go ahead collect it. So let's go ahead and mutate all plants. Let's go ahead and make them all gold, you know, and boom, look at that. And then let's level that up, actually, to rainbow, because who doesn't love rainbow plants more? And then let's go ahead and give them meteoric. Let's go ahead and give them celestial. Let's go ahead and give them windstruck. Let's go ahead and give it all Aurora. Oh my god, look at the amount of mutations on them already, by the way. It literally still shows golden because of how big it is. I gave it rainbow, but for some reason, it's still showing it as gold. I'm also going to go ahead and give them ancient amber, which is insanely good from what I've heard. And oh my god, I should have waited to give that later on. What is going on? I can't see nothing. Okay. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and stand like right here. Yeah, that might have been a fat mistake, but it's okay. There's apparently a verdant mutation. I don't know what that is, but we're just going to go ahead and give it as well. Why not? Have all of them in the entire game. There we go. That is every possible mutation in the game. And oh my god, dude, I have no idea what I'm standing on. But look at the amount of mutations it has. Oh yeah, and for those of you who are curious what this looks like, yeah, the whole map just kind of turned into a cube. I don't really know what to think of this right now. I think the best thing I can do is just collect this stuff if it lets me. I'm gonna have to actually give myself harvest tools. So give gear, start code num, a harvest tool. So that way we can craft it. And actually, I'm gonna need a lot more than just one. So let's go and give myself like 1,000 of them. There we go. 10,000 works. And I just gotta start spam clicking till I'm collecting something, bro. Bro, I just died because I flung myself out the map. Oh my goodness. I didn't know I was playing mining simulator, bro. I'm actually starting to delete them so that way I can get to the bottom of this. Oh my god, I can finally collect them. Okay, I pressed E on a few, so I did get a few of them, but it's so hard because I have no idea what I'm even doing right now. Oh my god, what is going on? Okay, at this point, I have almost near no idea what is going on, but all I can say is I managed to collect a bunch of them. Now, I need to go ahead and rejoin the game because I have no idea what I'm holding when I'm literally just holding the shovel, bro. What is this thing? Okay, I have fully gotten rid of everything that was, like, ridiculously big. As a matter of fact, let me make sure that nothing can get as big as that again by deleting, like, every single one of these bone blossoms out my inventory before we start selling them. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and set my shekels to 0. I don't want any cash because I want to show you how much we can earn. These things are some of the best fruits that you can get inside the entire game right now. I'm talking literally almost as good as the bone blossoms. So definitely watch through this entire video so that way you don't miss any steps and, you know, you could get it as easy as possible. The first step is actually to fulfill this beanstalk. And as you can see, we currently have nothing. So that's a problem. But we're going to be able to get it up very quickly because there is some very good methods you can take into consideration when doing it. Now, as you can see, he is currently looking for tropical plants. Thanks to the Grow Garden Wiki, we can go ahead and see what you can give for each type of request. So, for example, tropical got banana, which I have. Coconut, I also have. I believe I also have mango and pineapple, as well as watermelon. So, if we can get those, that's amazing. The more we have, obviously, the more points it is. But let's begin hunting inside our garden, and I'll be back when I find a bunch. Okay, so we have a problem. Most of these bananas are actually, like, impossible to reach because they're in the middle of our garden, and they're very hard to grab. But guess what? There is another way you can get access to what I'm trying to tell you without even having to grow this yourself. And all you literally have to do is just join a public server. Most of the time, you'll see a beanstalk fully grown. If not, just join a new server. So let's change servers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, as you can see in this server, they are actually already growing it. Now, I highly recommend you contribute to it. There's a lot of factors that benefit you when you actually add stuff into it. And I highly recommend it. So I'm literally just gonna click feed all my plants, and even though I don't have much, it's still a contribution. For this server, though, it's going to have me in second place. And if I can get into first place, you'll actually get rewards as you climb the beanstalk itself. All right, I've gone ahead, collected a bunch more bananas. This other person is helping me in the server too, so there we go. We just contributed 18 more. Okay, 30-ish minutes later, we are almost done growing it, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I've contributed like the least below this person or above this person, but I just don't have any tropical stuff to actually put in there, so I'm just waiting for people to do it for me. I'm sorry, guys. I tried looking, but I don't got too much. And there it is. Look at it grow. Now, just for contributing even a little bit, you actually get some nice rewards. The person who obviously does the most is going to get the most out of it. But if you do actually start climbing this, one, you'll notice that it counts towards your contributions for the portal as well as the stuff at the top. But if you do climb, you will notice that there is now little orbs on this thing. And you can collect these orbs, which can grant you some of the brand new stuff or even a beanstalk seed. Right there, I just got a sprout egg. Over here, we got a sprout seed pack. Again, that is what we need. It has some of the best stuff in the game. Now, I'm going to show you how you can, get your chances way higher or get a lot more of the packs. But let's go up a little bit more because there should be more of those orbs. Yep, there is one more here. I believe the more you contribute, the more orbs you get. But this one gives us some reclaimers. That's honestly solid, bro. I'll take it. This one over here gives us a beanstalk. Would you look at that? We literally just got a beanstalk seed from that, bro. Oh my god. See, I told you, it's OP. Wait, this is not the beanstalk seed. This right here is the beanstalk seed, though. And yeah, it's so easy to get now. The beanstalk is literally probably going to be everywhere. But that is not the seed that I am talking about, which is almost as good as the bone blossom, bro. I mean, it's a great reward to get, It's a little mini reward, though, because it's going to get a lot better than that. Let's see what this one is. Okay, another seed pack. That is what we need. The more seed packs, honestly, the better for us. But let's climb all the way to the top. Is there any more of those orbs? I don't think so, and I don't think I missed any. But if you come all the way up here, one, you can get this fence if you contribute 10 times. That counted as one, so even just contributing one tiny thing counts. But if you talk to this guy over here, the giant, and say, what are you selling? You'll see he is the sprout seed pack, which actually resets in the shop every single hour. The best part is, though, this thing only costs 500k shekels to restart, and it actually resets every 24 hours. So the price every time I click restock is gonna multiply by 3 times. However, the thing is, you get more of the seed packs that you need, and every 24 hours the restock price comes back down to 500k. This is actually really cheap, but if it is expensive for you guys, I am constantly giving away a bunch of seeds. I mean, I have these bone blossoms right here in my hand. This is the biggest bone blossom inside the entire game, and it's actually worth like 250 trillion a piece. If you want one, literally all you gotta do, bro, is just join my Discord server and enter in some giveaways and make sure you're subscribed. But back to this guy over here, because what are you selling? And we want you to just go ahead, constantly press the restock button and buy these seed packs. I do highly also recommend you try to, unlock all of this other stuff too, especially the silver fertilizer, because it makes your plants silver for 2 hours. It's pretty good. But something else inside this shop, which comes to a shock to a lot of people because they don't expect this to be almost as good as the bone blossom, is one of the brand new seeds in here. And this is actually separate from the seed pack, and it's called the Amber Heart. As you can see, it's a mythical, but in order to actually be able to obtain this, you need to at least help grow the beanstalk 7 times in total, I believe. Or it might be 6 times. I did just do it once, so I don't know if it's counting down. But, yeah, you do have to help it grow in order to be able to purchase this. As you can see, its base price floor is 157,000, and its average value is 175,000. So that comes very, very close to the Bone Blossom, which is at 200,000 for the average value. I'm also going to go ahead and actually buy one with Robux, so that way I can show you guys how good it is in this video. So let's go and get an Amber Heart seed. Please like this video because that is very expensive, but there we go. Yep, we got one now. Yay. It only costed like 700 Bobugs, bro. But let's go ahead and continue restocking the Sprout seed pack, because the thing we are trying to obtain is the Princess Thorn. This thing is also very, very good. I'm telling y'all, all of the seeds inside this brand new update, the best stuff, which is pretty easy to get now considering we have a pity for this type of stuff. And you know, guys, it's just like very good. If you're not spending time trying to get this, you're kind of missing out, because I don't know how long it's gonna stay here for. And I do like how like purchasing stuff in here just costs shekels instead of like a certain type of currency. But here we go, we are up to 2 trillion per price, but that is fine. Let's just keep restocking. All right, I'm gonna leave it to like, there we go, that's our last purchase. Just doing that, we got 25 sprout seed packs. Now keep in mind, you can get even more depending on how much you contribute and whether or not you actually collect the little orbs on the beanstalk. You have to contribute in order to be able to collect the orbs, just an FYI. It's very close to the bone blossom. There has not actually been a plant as close to the bone blossom as these guys, and I think they're not too hard to grow. At least the amber heart doesn't seem to be. It's already 5%. Oh my god, I don't know what the heck an amber heart is, but it looks like it's gonna be something very big. Oh, everybody in the server is helping me water it. Thank you. If you guys don't have a Grandmaster sprinkler to do this with, don't even be worried about it. You actually don't even need it too much. It helps a lot for sure, but it's not something required at all. And you don't even have to do the sprinkler method, in my opinion. But if you want it to be worth more than what it says, which is already a lot, then definitely do it. He said, dang, this thing is big. Yeah, bro, I don't even know what you're growing right now, but I appreciate you for watering it. So thank you very much. This is the amber heart. The princess thorn is literally 64% done somehow as well, but like I don't see a grown at all. I just see a little flat line on the floor.